Amos chapter 5 and verse 10. How you hate honest judges. How you despise people who tell the truth. You trample the poor and you steal the smallest crumb by all your taxes, fines, and usury. Therefore, you will never live in the beautiful stone houses that you are building, nor drink the wine from the lush vineyards that you are planting. Our people go out and get jobs doing like lawn care and all that stuff, and it's not for you. You're doing it for someone else. Our people get jobs in construction, and we build the biggest homes, we build the biggest businesses, the biggest structures that we would never get the opportunity to live in anything like it. This is a curse, and most people don't know that. They're so used to being poor and impoverished. They're so used to this satanic ladder of success. They're so used to trying to climb it that they don't even see it's just regular life. But I wanted to read this because of the beginning, how it starts. It says, how you hate honest judges, how you despise people who tell the truth. I was out working out my yard. Well, yeah, I was raking my yard and building my fence, and my neighbor, him and his friends sit over there and they just drink beers and talk about a bunch of nonsense. And I'm not friendly at all. I don't get involved. I don't get included. But this yesterday, this very day, his friend like, oh yeah, I hear him talking. He wants me to hear it. Oh, he's clean, man. He keep his yard extra clean, man. I like that about him, man. He's saying it extra loud. So I'm like, oh, thank you, yo. Anyway, he's like, he winds up calling me over there because he's asking me questions about where I'm from, because he said he can tell that I have an accent. So I'll go over there and talking about how I don't drink alcohol, and he can tell I don't smoke and drink and I'm healthy and all that stuff. And I was like, yeah. I said, well, there's a lot going on in the world today, and not for the pettiest reasons, but quitting alcohol and smoking and all that is a good idea right now, because that's what I told him. I told him quitting alcohol and smoking and all that is a great idea right now, because your health is very important right now. I said these devils is trying to they're trying to harm us with this so-called planned crap and the jab, you know what I'm saying? He said, oh, I got mine. My arm hurts like hell. My arm been hurting like hell for the last 2 days. My shit's so painful. I said, so you got that shot? He said, yeah. I said, man, damn. I said, man, you crazy, bro. This dude looked at me and said, I'm crazy. I'm like, listen, no disrespect, but you don't know what you didn't hear about what they doing. You don't know what's doing. You don't know people are taking that shit and dropping dead. He said, yeah. I'm like, so why'd you get it? He said, for the safety of my family. I ignored that dude. The other dude started talking, so I just started listening to him. But my man, he got an attitude, right? Went to his truck while me and the other dude is talking. He went to his truck and sat there and just watched us talk. And then he just interrupted and said, yo, I'm about to leave, yo. He mad. I left. I told the dude, listen, I'm out, man. But bottom line is, I had to be reminded that you can't tell people. They don't want to hear the truth. You can't just tell people, yo, this is this and this is that. These people make these decisions. Some people make these decisions off of heartfelt reasons. They have so much trust in these devils that they're like, man, I took it because I go to work and I'm around people all day. I just want to keep my family safe and make sure I ain't bringing no viruses and shit home. You know what I mean? Somebody like that, he's deceived. You can't sit there and say, oh, his intentions are good. No, he's deceived. He made a bad decision, a very bad one. And he's somebody who rejects knowledge. If you try to tell him, there's no way I can tell him, listen, if I was you, I would go on a fast, like a week-long fast, and try to reset my binary coding to whatever it is now. I try to reset that shit and come back drinking it. You know what I'm saying? Rain and all kind of shit to get that crap out my system. There's no way you can tell him that. He ain't trying to hear that. He thinks that shit is saving him. So I seen him the next day, and as I was coming around a corner of my house, I had some weights in my hand about to set up on that other side. He was looking directly at me. I gave him a head nod, and he just kept looking at me. He ain't nod or nothing. So this dude's really mad at me because he thinks that I don't know. I mean, I do know these devils have become constituencies of Satan, and the truth is not in them, and they do not want to hear the truth. They bank on lies. They have false hope. They have false they have more, put it this way, they have more faith in Satan than they do in the Most High, all the while thinking that their faith is actually in the Most High. And that's why the Most High says, I never knew you. You're of your father Satan. Depart from me. You say, what? I have faith in you this whole time? No, you didn't. You knew who you had faith in. And when my people try to come out and warn you, you got mad at them. They're judging the situation righteously. You didn't like that. See, in this earth, truth is hate speech. Okay? And a honest judge is bashing you. He's bashing. An honest judge is bashing. Okay? He's that's hate speech. This is the world that we live in today. Okay? So if you love it, you love this world, and you want to make the best of it, I'm telling you now, that's not a good ain't no loving this world and making the best of it. The Most High said, well, it says, I think it's John 14. It says, they would love you for being of this world, but since you come out of this world, they all hate you for it. All right? Okay? So, no, I'm not trying to make the best of a very terrible situation. I want the shit to be destroyed. Yeah, I don't love it here. This is hell. And this is why the Most High say, and that's why the Most High say that the truth shall set us free. It's going to be the truth that sets us free. Most of these people are banking on lies.
I don't give a damn about someone feeling assaulted about what's being said. Okay? That type of mindset right there is going to take most of the world to hell. That's insulting. Shut the fuck up. And take the truth. Take it. They say, take it with a grain of salt. Because the truth hurts. It's like a shot. It's like a shot of vodka. Take it with a grain of salt, right? They're teaching most of the world to not even want to take it with a grain of salt. Just don't take it at all. Devils. Saying we're going to shut the truth up. I don't care how anybody feels about being insulted by the truth. I don't care. I'm insulted that someone who's around me would actually tell me, after all of this backlash that I get from speaking the truth, that someone can actually be with me, be near me, and have the nerve to say, you insulted me with words. You see what I mean? That right there was a blow to me. Because I can't believe it. I can't believe it. You can't be insulted with words unless, first of all, it's really not possible. It's only possible if you allow it to happen. Do you see what I'm saying? It's only possible if you allow it to happen. You have your own mind. You have your own body. So if I call you a name and you go inside, jump into the box with the label of what the name that I called you, then that's on you. Yes, people do this all the time. You can get someone to commit suicide by just keeping on them. These are weak people, weak individuals. They're not built for the world anyway. They need somebody to hold their hand through this world. These are the kind of people who need a wicked dictatorship.